Hey, Tony.
Hey, Jim.
What did Bono say to his tax pro when his tax pro told him good morning?
No clue.
You too.
Welcome to another edition of Tax Pro Talk or
Hashtag TPT.
Jim's funny. Today we're talking everything postseason review, and what we hear from you is we really break it down into three big sections around staffing, processes, and technology. Today we're going over everything staffing.
Yeah. We heard from a lot of tax pros this season. Some had the best season ever. Some had the worst season ever. And most of you, it was somewhere in between, but it was a little bit of a challenging season with tax reform and all. One of the things that we heard that made it either great or very difficult had to do with staffing. Matter of fact, I heard from several tax pros who had the best season ever. And when we asked what made it the best season ever, they made a point of hiring and training a client services coordinator. And that client services coordinator stood between the preparers and the owners and the clients. They did everything like making sure the organizers were sent out, they were brought back, they were completed, chasing down documents. If they used Link, making sure that they knew how to help the clients get into Link.
Big bonus.
Yeah, everything dealing with the clients, and that one person became very skilled at all of the problems that come up in dealing with clients and really alleviated a lot of work from the preparers and kept them productive and busy.
And on the flip side of that, those who had the worst season ever was because they lost a valuable staff member.
Key member.
Key member of their team. They didn't really have a backup plan or a resource or something in place, right? About what that staff member didn't know how to fill in. So there's always both sides of it. Make sure that one, if you can hire new staff, hire this client services coordinator, or make sure you know what your roles are. And you can fill in where you need to. All right, another big piece of staffing is morale for your staff, and a big part of that is looking at your clients, right? And I know this is very hard, and I know it's probably not the easiest thing to do, but sometimes you got to evaluate the clients that you have and how they impact your staff. And sometimes it's about cutting a client, right? Firing a client if that makes your staff happy, more productive, right? More valuable to you and other clients.
Yeah, we did hear from one firm that actually let go a very large client that was taking an enormous amount of time. It was a valuable client, but taking an enormous amount of time and resources away from all the other good work the firm was doing. And they fired him in January, and that ended up helping them have one of the best seasons ever. So sometimes firing a client can actually result in a really good experience.
We know it's tough, but this is the time of year to evaluate. Take a deep look, take a deep breath, and see if it's the right move or not. All right, so that's going to close out step one around staffing in your postseason review. Our next coverage is going to be around processes and then into technology the rest of this week. So we'll see you next time on Tax Pro Talk or
Hashtag TPT.